Hey, good morning, folks. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa with the MLive Morning Weather Update. And give me just a second here. I want to make sure that we got the better microphone going now. All right, so wow. Incredible day yesterday, not something you see in Michigan often. I was talking to some of my fellow meteorologist friends. 4 supercell thunderstorms possibly producing tornadoes all at the same time. That is very rare here in Michigan. So, gentleman, Jason Patnode in the Colon area, Lidke Lake Campground sent me this video. We're going to start with that just to look at one of the tornadoes. We'll have more info on that, and then we'll go into the weather. Just so you know, if you get into a stormy situation like this and live through it, you get a little bit gun shy, so to speak. We don't have anything to deal with like that, it looks like, anytime soon. So let's get on into it. And we'll start with that video from Jason. Let me get it so that it fits pretty good. And hit play for us. All right, so this was around 5:50 yesterday. There you can see the well-developed tornado. Again, thank you to Jason Patnode for giving MLive and me permission to show this to you. He's on a road there by Lidke Lake in Colon. So this is a 7-minute video. I'll kind of fast forward it to some places. So you see the tornado there. And here it's coming across the road. By the way, he wasn't specifically storm chasing. He was out walking his dog and caught this. So now you can see it start to come back to shape. And as it crosses the road, it will do some interesting things. It'll actually form a multiple vortice tornado, which again is pretty rare. But in talking to some meteorologist friends that chase a lot, they feel like a lot of tornadoes at times have multiple vortices. So it kind of went across that patch of woods and dissipated or got jumbled up some. Now it's consolidating. This is about where it is the strongest looking, right there. And now you'll see, let's see, we're coming up in about 15 seconds on when it comes out of the woods. You'll see multiple vortices here just real shortly as the condensation funnel reforms right there. 1, 2, maybe 3 vortices spinning together and then merging together. And this again is from Jason Patnode. This is in Colon by Lidke Lake Liddy Lake Campground. There you could see it reforming the condensation funnel. That's what you see in a tornado, is what we call the condensation funnel. And sometimes you see a debris funnel, or a funnel that's mixed with debris. Fortunately, at this point, it's just right out in farmland. But the tornado coming out of the wooded area now onto the farmland. And then note the clouds in the foreground here. They're wrapping into the tornado. So we're looking south, and we've got the north wind wrapping into this supercell thunderstorm, which we don't see very often in Michigan. A lot of our tornadoes just 30 seconds or a minute because the flow is not supercell in nature, and it cuts itself off when a tornado develops. But this one obviously was on the ground for quite a while. This video here is 7 minutes. Now you're going to see him run into the car. Why? Because the hail starts. And also remember that, the more supercell characteristics, and if it produces a tornado, it's probably producing large hail. There's the tornado really churning away, and something you do not see very often. And now note, here come the hailstones. You'll notice them. Jason Patnode said they were about quarter size hailstones. You'll see some pretty big ones here. So again, this is the inflow into the storm that keeps it going. You're looking on the north side of the storm, and he's keeping an eye too, because it looks, ominous as the air is sucked into. Julie Gerlach, yes, definitely a tornado. We see it clearly. And there you have video of the hail. All right, so let's get into the weather today. And no severe weather chances for us today. It is still a severe weather tornado, severe thunderstorm, large hail outbreak for the Mid-South, Kentucky, Tennessee, in that region. So if you're driving south today, you got problems. Now, here in Michigan, just a minute. Here in Michigan, we have a little bit of rain shower activity in northern Michigan and eastern UP. But otherwise, now when I took the garbage out this morning, it was beautiful. That tornado Jennifer Dunning was in Colon, Leddy Lake Campground. Okay, so here's our radar forecast. And you'll see our next rain comes in as expected tomorrow, but some question with that. So we go through the day today on our radar forecast, and most of lower Michigan will be dry, maybe a few showers in the far north. And then this is midnight tonight. Now we go into tomorrow. So we go through today, dry, beautiful day in the 70s. This is 5 a.m., 6, 7 a.m. tomorrow. So toward morning, we'll see showers overspread. We're on the cool side of a storm system, so I do not anticipate this being anything severe. I don't know if I even anticipate a thunderstorm out of this. This is 11 on tomorrow, 1, 2, 3, 7 o'clock, still light showery. Middle of the night, Thursday night. This is Friday morning, 8 a.m. This might be a little bit slow, but it just shows you that we'll probably get showery tomorrow, and at least anywhere from Cadillac southward, we'll have some off and on showers. Now, this is a pretty good model in the short term, but when we look at one of the better models, it actually misses a lot of Michigan with the rainfall. This is tomorrow on a better model, and still the southern half of the state, spotty showers through the afternoon and then dries out pretty quickly. Keeps us dry for Friday, which stands to reason. And then this model, which is a good model for things that are already still out in the Pacific. Hey, good morning, Alyssa Hetzner from Auburn Hills. Mark Bowers, thanks for watching. We just watched some of a 7-minute video of a tornado in Colon. Now, this is Saturday. So this model, probably the best model we have for Saturday's forecast. Shows a swirling, compact little storm system dropping on through from the northwest during the heart of Saturday. So we'll keep an eye on that for another day. The U.S. model, it just kind of scoots the showers through the southern half of the state tomorrow, and then it also does this thing on Saturday. That's the middle of the day Saturday, so fairly similar look with a spurt of showers coming through there. And then longer term, so there's your Saturday spurt of showers. That's Saturday morning into early afternoon and afternoon into evening. And then Sunday dry, Monday a little passage of showers, and then we get into a southerly wind late next week and start to try to warm up. Temperatures, beautiful today. 72 to 75 from Saginaw to Big Rapids southward, including Grand Rapids, Ann Arbor area, Detroit, Jackson, Kalamazoo, beautiful temperatures. Tomorrow cooler because of clouds, showers, northeast wind during the middle of the day. So we're talking 55 to 60 tomorrow, cool. Friday, kind of cool. Now we should be in the mid 60s, so anything that's low 60s or less is a cooler than normal day. This is Saturday with the showers, could be quite a bit cooler, and then this is Sunday back to 65 to near 70, and then next Monday 70, and next Tuesday in the 70s, and next Wednesday into the 70s, and next Thursday into the 70s. So the weather is definitely pacing toward warmer conditions on the way. And by the way, this is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa with the MLive Morning Weather Update, brought to you by Consumers Energy. Thank you, Consumers Energy. Yesterday I was broadcasting live during the tornado. It was under a tornado warning. It was warned well in advance, under a tornado watch, so a lot of warning on this, advanced warning on this. Very interesting situation, and you'd have to say that the way the jet stream is configured now, and with what's been going on just to our southwest in the last month, if it continues in the next 2 weeks to a month as we get toward June, if those storm systems come through our area more often, then we may be faced with more severe weather like yesterday. It's all a timing thing, and fortunately here in Michigan, the timing has to come together. I don't want to use the word, I've hesitated to use the word perfect, because that sounds like we want that kind of thing. We don't want severe weather, but everything just has to come together just right for the ingredients for tornadoes in Michigan, and that's why they're fairly rare. But of course we do have them, and we've had, some of the most powerful in the country, with the F5 in Flint, so it can certainly happen. All right, there you go. Enjoy today. It's a great looking day, at least in about the southern 2/3 of lower Michigan. Showery, cool tomorrow. The weekend, so-so. We'll keep an eye on what's going on Saturday, and give you more info on the tornadoes as they become confirmed. We're not sure exactly how many just yet. So I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update, brought to you by Consumers Energy. Bye.